Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so you can't tell what I was rushing. Hey Harper, how are you?
I'm good. Had to drink some coffee, but I'm good.
Yeah, same here. I'm having an energy drink right now because it's been a day. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I redid my whole entire background, and now it looks super like bushy and lush, and it's a vibe. It's a whole vibe. But anyways, what are we doing today, Harper?
Replanting and repotting and chatting. And if anyone has any questions, they can ask us and we'll answer them for you.
Yeah. Do you want to show us what you're potting? But before you do that, my husband and my kid went to go get birthday cake because he was craving it. So if they bust in here like SWAT, that's why. But go ahead, Harper.
Who was craving birthday cake?
Leo was
Mm-hmm.
craving birthday cake. He was
Well,
like, "Bear, birthday cake, bear." There they go.
okay,
Do you want to show us what you're potting?
yeah. So I got two new plants. Don't judge me. This one is called a crass multicava. I don't know if I'm saying that right whatsoever, but anyway, I saw this and was like, I need this right now. The leaves are so thick; they're like cardboard. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. And like, look at the markings on the leaves are just gorgeous, and then they have a bright red, like I call this like a red wine color. That's I think it's showing up the actual color. Anyway, and so they grow really. Let me see if I can find. This is kind of a baby, but they grow really interesting on the spine. I just really like the way this looks, and it has babies growing in on this one. Teeny little buds in there. Can you? There we go. You can see them now. Anyway, I think it looks really like prehistoric to me, just because it just looks so cool. Okay, anyway, so hopefully I can keep this alive. I asked the guy, I was like, I need this, and what can I do with it? And he said, treat it like a succulent and make sure it dries out all the way and water it and lots of light. So that's what I'm gonna give it. And then I got a philodendron melanochrysum. It was pretty cheap because I think that because the new leaf was really ripped, so, but I don't care anyway. But this is the last leaf it gave, and it's so gorgeous. There's obviously markings on it, but I don't really care about that
Oh,
anyway.
can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah,
Leo wants us to sing him happy birthday. They put candles on the cake and everything. It's not his birthday, but can we?
I'm not gonna sing online.
I'll sing. It's fine. He just wants. He just. Good job. Again or all done? Again or all done? All done? Okay. Okay, never mind. Daddy's saying him and he's good, I guess. Sorry. Hi, Roro. He said that he wanted his happy birthday singing and birthday cake. Okay, sure, why not? We wanted him to talk and now he's asking for all kinds of stuff, which is great. It's great. But anyways, continue. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay, and then I kind of have a pot of propagations, but I'm going to do. Do you remember what this one is called? Is it the Bloody Mary?
If it's the one you gave me, yeah, it's Bloody Mary.
Yeah, philodendron Bloody Mary, and yeah, so it's big. And so I chopped it off. I'm chopping off a lot of my stuff because I wanted to root to the pole, and I've been following the guide of the Sydney plant guy. He's obviously my guru. So he told me to chop, not me personally, but on his channel to chop up the plants and root them, and then put them on a pole. Or you can do what is it called where you put it a sphagnum around this node, and I'm blanking, whatever, it's okay. Anyway, and then I have a fuzzy petiole that I also cut up because it was just giving me the hardest time in the world, like it does. And once I put it in water, I was like, oh, I'm fine now. And I'm like, okay. So I cut her up, and she has new buds going in, auxiliary buds. Yeah, like right here. There's a new bud right there. So when you cut something, it activates the buds in the stem. Or you can, I actually learned that you can like cut the stem, stick a piece of plastic in it, and then I'll activate the buds as well. So, but there's a chance you're introducing bacteria into your plant. You might rot the plant. So there's always risks when you do that. But I usually just chop the plant and reroot it or put it back in and make a bushier plant. So yeah. And then if we have time, I got this monster. Um, it's a, what is it? A Monstera Disilosa.
Deliciosa.
Deliciosa, thank you. Woo! Okay.
Desilosa. I like that name.
Disilosa. Yeah.
Desilosa.
Anyway, so I got this and it had root rot. And I got this from like a fancy store. And I was so disappointed. I emailed them, which I never email anyone because that takes time. But she's finally like rooting up. She's just blasting out roots. So I definitely want to stick her in something because I have her like wrapped in saran wrap so the water doesn't escape as fast, and also so to keep her up a little bit because otherwise she's too heavy to kind of stand up on her own. So that is what I'm doing. What are you doing?
So speaking of Monstera Deliciosa, fun fact: my friend Erin, who makes anti-mold content, gave me one for when I was barely getting started, and I rotted it. And I just realized that the two cuttings that I saved are pushing out new leaves. So I'm super excited about that. But today I'm going to be repotting this Repot, the Cursiva. I kind of talked about this a little bit before, but I had no clue that this was a crawler. In my mind, I don't know. I've always seen people like making them grow up a pole, and I put her in here, and she literally started crying by herself. But as you can see, she's running out of space. Yes, she's pushing out a leaf, but I really want her to go ahead and root in. So I'm just gonna pop her up, and then I'm gonna put her in another terracotta pot. And then in this one, in this pot, I'm probably going to put this Opuntia. So this is a variegated cactus. I have the one that's variegated just lighter green and green. I got this like what, 2 weeks ago?
I don't remember.
I think like 2 weeks ago, but I haven't repotted it, so I just let it like completely dry out, and I'm gonna be doing that today. I like to pot most of all of my succulents actually, or like succulent like cacti like plants into terracotta because I am very much an overwaterer. So I'm gonna be repotting this and also checking the bottom because it looks a little suspicious from like the bottom. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then I also have two baby plants that I want to repot. I have a few more that I actually need to repot, but I just need to get these out of here. One of them is I finally got like a real string of pearls. So I'm gonna be potting this one up. And all this new growth that you can see right here is literally from since I brought her home. Like all those little baby pearls. And then I also got a African violet. So I'm also gonna be potting her up. And I think that's it. I might, if I have time or whatever, I'll pot something else. But I think for the time being, these are the ones that are like more urgent. I also should pot up that cactus up there. It's the, what is it called? The zigzag cactus, or what is it? Wavy cactus?
I think it's a zigzag cactus. Yeah.
A zigzag cactus? Yeah, I should repot it, but it's still pretty wet, and I don't know. If I have time, I would do that one, but if not, that's fine. So yeah, that's it. Really straight to the point. The one that's more important right now is this one. And when she crawls out of here, what am I gonna do? I don't know. Probably put a pot next to it so it could crawl in that one, and then just, I don't know. Maybe screw them together or like zip tie them together, or
You can
I
also make
don't
it
know.
around the pot. If you kind of
Make
start
it go around the pot.
getting
Yeah.
around, you can do that too.
Yeah, but I had no idea, and I remember that I saw there's this a YouTuber that I follow. Her name is Marina, I think, and her channel is Millennial Planter. And I remember that she said that the Cursiva never grew. It never ever ever grew, and I was like, I don't understand why, because all her other plants are like beautiful and luscious and like ginormous. And then when I realized that this was a crawler, I sent her a picture and I was like, dude, it's a crawler. It's not a climber, it's a crawler. So hopefully she can also like set up her so it can crawl. And yeah, but I'm like super happy because I am, one thing about me is I'm obsessed with anything that looks like this. That was like a claw or like a hand or like fingers or anything like that. That
Mm.
is my jam. My goal is to have all of the fingery looking plants. And so I really wanted to make this work, and I'm happy that I figured it out. These two leaves are new, so I'm thinking like the next few leaves will be fenestrated, hopefully. But I'm so excited now that I figured it out. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah, because
But yeah.
plant?
Huh?
Isn't that part of my plant? Didn't I give you some or no? Or did you buy that
I
decoration?
gave you some. Remember? And you couldn't figure it out either. Remember? I think it.
Mine still has not. It gives me one tiny leaf, and that was it. So I actually have it. I think it's in this, or maybe it's in the other one, where I finally chopped it up to just kind of regrow it and see what happens. So
Yeah. I'm excited. I don't think I've ever seen anyone like talk about them. But these little pots at my local nursery are like $2 each. And I was like, that looks like an interesting fuzzy leaf. Why not? And then the girl was like, "Oh, that's an African violet," and I was like, "No way!" And I googled it and I saw that there's like a bunch of different colors, so I'm kind of like excited about that. And then I have a tiny zigzag cactus I brought from Aldi last summer. It's a bitty one still, but my hairstylist has a huge one. That one is not too big, but it's not too little. I got it at
Home Depot.
Lowe's for like $8 or something. Yeah, Home Depot or Lowe's for like $8 or something. That's a pretty good deal. And then this one was also the Puntia at Home Depot was $6, I think. Yeah, but the other ones looked very like not healthy, which is why I only got one. If not, I would have gotten Harper one. But I'll probably like split this one up and give Harper some of it if it's all healthy. But yeah, that's and the pots that I'm gonna be repotting my the string of pearls is gonna go in a little terracotta pot, and then the African violet is gonna go on this one. This is a thrifted pot, so I always wanted to use it. I just didn't have anything to put in here, and now I get to use it. So I'm kind of excited because it's gonna be so cute.
The one thing
But yeah,
violets is that you can cut like this in water and it'll grow plants.
stop it right now.
Yeah, you can just cut the leaf in half and it comes from anywhere. Yeah. And it's so cute. They're so tiny and cute. So try it, seriously.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I know nothing about African violets. I just got it because I thought the foliage was like super cool. So yeah. All right, well, we should get started. We're gonna be here like an hour. Yeah, I didn't know that either, bro.
Hello.
Huh?
I said hello, everybody.
Oh yeah, hi everyone. Do you want to do a little bit of background music?
Yes.
Okay, let's pick something.
Yes. These poles. So they have plastic, so they're enclosed on the back. And then this plastic stuff is for your gutters on your house. So it's like a gutter guard. And what I do is I split it in half. You can get these like in 20-foot rolls or 40-foot rolls. So you're getting almost like 80 feet out of it. So if you get the bigger rolls, and you get them on Amazon for like 12, 15 bucks, they're really cheap. This stuff you buy at a special plastic place. It's called, I think it's called polypropylene or something like that. I need to look it up because I want to say polyurethane, but that's definitely not it.
I don't
Anyway,
remember what you said it was.
I get this from Tap Plastics, and it's, I don't know, it seems to work instead of buying the pole.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Aww.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't really have any flowering. The only two plants that have flowered for me is a begonia, my cane begonia, and then my string of hearts. I didn't even know the string of hearts flowered, and I showed Harper yesterday, and I was like, "Look at this!" And they were like, "Yeah, they do flower," and I was like, "I had no idea, none at all."
They're
So,
not fancy flowers. Like they don't really talk about them. Really, I mean, they're tiny and cute, and they also fall off very easily. So kind of short lived.
yeah. Yeah.
All right, what am I gonna start with?
So, is there anything you want to talk about today?
Is there anything to talk about?
Hmm?
I don't know. All right, so I'm taking this melanochrysum from soil into hydro. I don't know what the roots or if they're thick. I do have a bowl of water in front of me to like rinse off the roots in a trash bag. So hopefully, wish me good luck. Hopefully I don't
Good
kill.
luck. I'm gonna start with my decursiva. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just going to kind of like go around the edges. I need to get like a second camera so you can see like my table
I
and
know.
kind of just um wiggle it and wobble it on the sides. I have a tray on my lap to hold some of the to contain some of the fun. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my hand in here and I'm gonna flip it. Okay, it came out of there pretty easily. The roots look really good. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it. Let me see. Hold on. There it goes.
I can't wait to make mine crawl. I'm really excited.
They look pretty good. I'm not gonna bother the root ball too much. I'm just gonna go ahead and set it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some soil in the new pot.
Was that it? Yeah.
Huh?
What medium is it in? Like soil? What kind of soil? Or
It's like a very chunky soil. It has like regular soil, orchid bark, a little bit of like a perlite and a charcoal. And then it has osmocote in there.
oh yeah, osmocote. Yeah. I'm still a foliage pro lady. Oops. Person. I've been calling myself a she lately. I don't know why. I was doing good there for a while. I think it's because I still call myself a mama to my dogs.
Probably.
Gets me off guard. I can't figure out if you guys have a better name for the like a mom or a mom and dad. I think combining words like there's just not a good enough word yet.
Oh, it's gonna fit perfectly in
All
here.
right. Fruits look pretty good. I got most of the dirt off. And pretty much you just agitate the roots until all of the soil comes off. And using a chopstick works really well, or any type of pick. But that was pretty good soil. It wasn't too dense, so it's kind of easy to get off of this.
Okay, so I'm gonna put mine towards the back so it has that room to grow to the front. Both of them are facing to the front. So I'm just gonna put it kind of like towards the back. That way it has like plenty of room to crawl. And also I have 2 plants in here.
Oh yeah, calling myself a parent to my dog, like, oh, I'm such a good parent. I don't know.
Yeah.
So mom is, I guess. I can't talk today. I haven't been able to talk.
You can't talk today?
The past few days I've been tongue tied, it feels like.
Welcome to my life. Same. I always like it's so weird. Like I will think something in English and then it'll come out in Spanish or like mixed, and I'm like, bro, what you doing?
Well, I don't even have that excuse. I don't even know a second language. Just know one.
No, but I mean that doesn't mean you can't get tongue tied.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, so I rinsed off the roots. Hopefully this doesn't get very messy. Where am I? I'm right there. That's kind of weird. There's
myself
on there, but that like won't be too big of a deal. But that's kind of how clean you want them. I also use, actually, I'll go get it real quick. It's one of my favorite planty tools. I have a couple favorite planty tools.
I'm putting like little bit by soil, and then I'm gonna poke it to make sure that it's like sitting in there well.
Okay. So what I use is a brush, because you can kind of use this as the chopstick, the end of this because it's for your hair dye, and I realized that it is tough enough to get dirt off, but not tough enough to break roots off. So I use these a lot now.
Love that.
Randomly looked at
I use
like,
to wash off roots and like stems. You know what I use? A synthetic paintbrush.
Yeah.
Like those big ones that are for like baseboards or something. Yeah. But lately, I have been into soil a lot more, which is wild because for a minute there, I was very much into hydro.
I don't know. I think I'll be into hydro until I die.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit too big for the root system, but because I'm doing hydro, it doesn't matter as much because hydro will dry out as much as there isn't water. So if that makes sense, but it's okay to go a little bit bigger.
I don't know. I've just I think we talked about this a little bit, or like I talked about this a little bit last time. I've kind of been like falling out of love with hydro lately. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I guess it was cool experimenting and stuff, but now I'm just like, okay, I know that soil works for me. Especially if like the plant is in terracotta, I feel like it's a lot better because I am by heart, like just by nature, an over waterer. So yeah.
Yeah, I used to be an overwaterer, but like that's why I switched to hydro because it's a little more difficult to overwater it in hydro. And that's why I switched.
I can't wait for one of my Hoyas to flower. Like I'm gonna lose my mind when one of my Hoyas flower. Fun fact, I just redid my background and I don't know, like this shelf right here, it's all like Hoya cuttings, all different Hoya cuttings. And I'm so excited. A lot of them have new growth already and I'm just like, oh my god, yes. Hi Carla.
I think I need a little bit more.
All right, so plant number 1 is done. This is what she looks like. And I thought she would have a lot more space to crawl, but apparently not. Like she's pretty close. This is the new leaf. I try to put it touching the soil so I can like crawl in there. And then the other plant is this one over here. So hopefully it'll like crawl around. And then once it crawls out of here, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do.
Just
I might like put it
underneath it.
Huh?
Just put it underneath it.
Another pot next to it or underneath it?
Yeah, like next to it.
We'll see. But that looks pretty good. Like I really like the way this looks. That looks pretty good. And I have one more cutting that I could probably put in here. Like one more node. Just not right now. I think I'm gonna wait to see how this transfer goes and then I'll go from there. Okay. All right, next I'm going to, should I do the puntia in here? I think so, why not? In this pot or in this pot? Barber.
The shallower one. What?
I'm repurposing my soil, y'all, because I don't like to be wasteful. And as long as it doesn't have any root rot, I just reuse the soil. Because I fertilize separately anyway, so yeah. Okay, so for this one, for the opuntia, I'm going to be throwing away the soil it comes with. So I'm gonna set up a bag and just like let the soil fall into here. And then this is what it looks like now, and I'm gonna put it into here. Let's hope I don't poke myself. I don't have gloves, so wish me luck. Oh shit, baby, you scared me.
What scared you?
Jack.
Oh.
And this is pretty root bound.
Oh, these look like really thin roots.
You can leave it on the table, baby. I'll put it up later on in a dish. Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna go to bed already? Okay. Where did I leave my chopstick? Where'd it go? You see my chopstick, baby?
Oh, yes. Talking
Found it.
about how she's slowly turning into me. Because now that she crochets and plants and everything, and now she's in paint all over, and I'm like, what?
Well, in my defense, I was like moving and stuff. I was moving stuff all day today. Like I moved the furniture, so like those two, these two shorter ones were up here on top of my desk, and I had to unscrew them from the wall and then screw them back there, and then it was a whole mess. I filmed most of it. Towards the end, I stopped filming because Jack was home, and he likes to like when he gets home, he like gets undressed and stuff. He's just walking around in his boxers. So obviously I wasn't gonna film that, and but I need to finish filming that video. But I did film most of it, like when I was doing like the bigger stuff. So that video should be going up like in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, because the next one is the
Unpacking.
Yeah, the unpacking. We filmed together, and hopefully it all works out. So
yeah, just gotta edit that.
Just to let you know, Karina's box was smashed very, very badly. So, like, no one is alive yet, but they're close. Some of them are at the door, knocking. All right, I'm not going to do the crass because it's just, those roots are very, very fine. Let's see where this is at. All right, so I'll do the Bloody Mary, and I'll try to put her up on a pole. This is one of my favorite plants, but this is also one of my most neglected plants. And it still just goes along. So I'm not really getting like big leaf jumps in it at all because I just kind of forget to water it. But yeah, this time I'll take care of it, I promise.
Okay. So I was thinking this was gonna be like rotted, but it actually isn't. Like it's not mushy at all. Oh, and the roots look pretty good.
That's good. I might take off the bottom leaf.
How often do you water your... Oh, you have everything in hydro, huh? You have your cacti in hydro too, huh?
Yeah, everybody's in hydro. I have 3 plants that aren't, and one is what is one of them? It's just purely out of laziness of not doing it. It's my ZZ Raven. I do need to do that eventually, but I just haven't. And then I have a couple that I bought from like Home Depot, and they're just kind of sitting in the soil that I kind of brought them home in, and they've been fine because they're like, they want a lot of moisture, so that's why I just kind of kept them in that.
I removed someone from the chat.
You what?
I removed someone from the chat.
Oh, why? What happened?
They said that they can tell that we've been smoking or like snorting powder or something like that.
Oh, I wish. I'm not that rich.
Right? I mean, I don't like. I'm not a dirty person. You do what you do, but this is not the chat for that.
Ooh,
That was really odd. Yeah, it was probably just like someone trolling us or something,
we're so
which
new.
is
Get this.
fine. You know, whatever. Do what you want, but just not on here. Was I gonna say? How often do you guys water your cacti? If you don't have cacti, I've been watering my like the ones that are in like smaller pots like this one. I've been watering them like every 2 weeks or so, but like drenching them because they dry out pretty fast. But I'm thinking I'm gonna start doing them every 3 weeks instead, just to be safe. Because I don't want them to rot. I mean, they're doing really good and they all have growth. Um, but I think I'm gonna start doing every 3 weeks, and then anything that's like in a bigger pot, I do like once a month, like in a slightly bigger pot.
Yeah, for me, I wait until the foliage gets wrinkly,
Right.
and then we'll go ahead and water it. But
Really, babe?
I usually
Really?
wait for it to give me a sign that it needs water. Because if you overwater, they can just like one of mine actually it was a succulent, not necessarily a cactus, but it like had so much water in it, it kind of burst the plant, and I've never seen that before. So I was like, what is this mess in the corner of my cabinet? And it was the plant that kind of exploded. So I just tossed it because it was a cheaperish plant, so it wasn't horrible, but it's just because I overwatered it. They rot really easily. Oh yeah, and the reason why they call this one the Bloody Mary is because when you cut it, it actually looks like it's, has red substance coming out of it. It's very interesting and pretty.
Okay, so you do want one of these, right? So I can just pot it separately for you already?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's really pretty. I'm down.
Okay.
We're doing another plant trade, probably at the end of the summer. Because we didn't get everything.
Which one? I can't choose. You choose. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, so when I'm putting
to
the pole where I want it first, and then start some stuff in there, some hydro.
What?
Bye. Let Leo.
Like, bye. He doesn't want to go to bed.
Whoever wants to go to bed.
He never wants to go to bed. You're right. Earlier, he was driving me up a wall. Today was just let Leo choose, right? He'd probably touch it though. If I said here, choose, he'd probably like that one, and then that's why I have all my stuff. Like I have all my plants right there, but all my prickly stuff is up here, like above my computer, so he can't reach it. Because he normally doesn't mess with my plants, but you can never be too safe with toddlers. You just can't. Earlier he was driving me up a wall, and I was like, "Sir, can you freaking not, please? Thank you." And he was like, "No, mommy, stop it." And I was like, "Stop what? I'm not doing anything." Like, I'm not doing anything. You're the one that's like. And then he goes to his dad. He's like, "Bear, mommy mad. Bear, mommy mad." I was like, "I'm not mad. Mommy just needs a break." He said, "Bye." It doesn't work. Give him a lollipop or something so he can go over there. I poked myself.
It sounded like you said something else.
No, I poked myself. I poked myself. Oh yeah, I got a little prickly pear. Do I? No, I'm fine.
Do you have a thorn in you or whatever? What are they called? Spikes? Thorns?
No, I thought I did, but I didn't.
Oh, I have to tell you a story.
What?
So,
Tell me.
I visited my grandma, or no, yeah, my grandma. I visited my grandma in Arizona, and I was doing school so I could look at the different nature they have. It was like a hippie school that I went to. Anyway, so I went there and I went out and I saw like I think a Joshua tree. I can't remember exactly what it was. And I was wearing like really thin Puma shoes, no protection. And I was like, "Oh, look it's a spiky thing on the ground." Because I'm born and raised Pacific Northwest. I know nothing about cactus or anything. And so I proceed to kick the spiky ball, and then it releases all of its things inside of the shoe. I got poked a little bit, but like it didn't go like in my skin or anything. But I took a picture of it because I was like, I am so dumb. I can't believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just kicked this cactus. Oh my gosh. It was awful.
I did have one, but I took it out. What was I gonna say? I'll do you one better. So when we were in Mexico, I was like, I was what, probably like 9 or 10 or something, and we used to walk up like the mountain or whatever, because it was still like nothing but country at the top. And we used to like walk up there and have like picnics up there and make like food, and we would just spend the day like in the trees, like in the forest and stuff, right? And my mom used to decorate like very Mexican style for like the nativity scene for Christmas. And it was around that time, so she was like, "Oh, everybody get moss and stuff to decorate the nativity scene, and also get the cactus, the ones that look like a ball. I guess like maybe the same ones that you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's called in Spanish. They're called biznagas. I don't know what they're called in English. Hi, Jen. Welcome. And so they put them like in a sack, like in one of those potato sacks. And I remember my mom was like, "All right, everybody's got your stuff. Don't forget anything. Let's go." And I grabbed the sack and I went like this. It was full of cacti. Like it was full of those things. Dude, in my back, I think it took my mom like 6 hours to get all the little spikes out my back. And she was like, "Are you stupid?" Like she was just yelling at me. She was so mad, but I think she was more mad that she was gonna have to be the one to pick those out of my back than anything else. Yeah, and that's like a core memory for me. The time that I fucked myself up with the cacti.
Yeah, but you were
And
not
every
20.
yeah. I was like, why would y'all let me carry that in the first place? I don't understand. Like, why didn't an adult take it? Yeah. Yeah. Good night, baby. I love you. Thank you.
That is real.
Good night. He said good night, Harper.
Good night, Mr. Karina.
They said good night, Miss Karina. He said good night. Yeah. But so that happened. And I was like, oh God. And I guess that's why I was never like a cactus succulent girl. Because, I done messed myself up. All right. So here's the puntia.
Okay. So here it is. All packed in there. All beautiful.
Here's the puntia.
And I'll fill it.
And
with this sphagnum.
Oh, go ahead.
No, that was
I'm gonna plant yours now. I'm gonna put it in a smaller one, like a small one of these. And now I gotta start a new Harper shelf. Yeah, I gotta start a new Harper shelf.
Oh, right.
I had like a whole like shelf, like 1.5 shelf of all the things. Thank you. Harper, what are you putting on your moss pole, Harper?
What am I putting on your... Oh, that was the Bloody Mary. Philodendron Bloody Mary.
Yeah. And this is a Opuntia variegata, white variegata or something, because the other one is green. It's like a green with a lighter green. And maybe the other people can't tell the difference, but I can. I'm like, but I can't. I can do it. I can tell the difference. All right, now I'm gonna pack yours.
Okay, next I'm putting on a poll is now both Karina and I love this, but the new leaves come out just not looking good. And it's just sad because it's so pretty. So I'm going to try to put it on a poll, see if something else happens, see if it's better. But I have 2 clippings here that I'm going to put on a poll. So it'll be a little bit bushier. Like that.
So fun story. I got my mother plant of the fuzzy petio at like a Kroger's or something for like super cheap. I think it was like $12 or something. And that's actually a baby plant from my mother plant. And what's it called? And it never gave me like full leaves. Like it would just like the leaves would come out all wrinkly, wouldn't unfurl correctly, and whatever else. I put it in my greenhouse when I got my little cheapy Amazon greenhouse, and it started pushing out beautiful leaves. But now it doesn't fit in the greenhouse, so I had to take it out. And now the last like 2 leaves or whatever that it's put out, they've been all wrinkly and ugly. So I think I'm gonna have to rearrange my greenhouse to put it back in there, because if not, I'm just gonna chuck it out. Like honestly, I'm over it because it's such a beautiful plant, but like the unfurling of the leaves is just not it. And right now it's pushing out a new leaf, and I already told her, like, listen here, B.
Listen, Linda.
You better listen. You better give me a good leaf, or you're gonna go in the trash, because I'm over your BS. But no, I think I would probably just put it like on Facebook Marketplace or something. Like, does anybody want this for $20? It's on a pole and everything. It's like huge. And like if they have a cabinet, it would work for them. That Loki looks so cute. Look at this. Harbor.
It's like, hello. Hi.
Yeah. When I was in Mississippi, I went to a plumeria grower and asked him for Spanish moss. He laughed. I'm trying to grow it on my porch on a hanging piece of wood. It's an epiphyte, so fingers crossed. I hope it works. I know nothing about moss. I need to put my Tycon on a moss pole. You have a Tycon. That's gonna be our goal. Like when we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna both buy one. Like we're gonna buy it and we're gonna split it, because we are poor. All right, so that's done.
You tell the story that your husband thought all your plants are named Harper.
Oh yeah. Whenever I was labeling plants and stuff, I was like watering them one day or something. I was pulling them out of the greenhouse, and he was like, "Did you seriously name that plant Harper?" And I was like, "Oh, Parper," because that's what Leo calls Harper. And I was like, "No, the plant is for Harper." He was like, "Oh, I thought you named the plant Harper." And I was like, "Really, babe? Really? Like for real, for real?"
I thought that was funny.
It is, but I guess he wouldn't put it past us, past me, because one thing about Harper is that they practically live here. Like honestly, they practically live here. We're on FaceTime constantly, and yeah, we're on FaceTime constantly, and just talking about everything and nothing. Sometimes we're just sitting there, both cleaning, and sometimes we're just sitting there, or we're cleaning, or like we're eating lunch together in the middle of the day, or they'll be watching Leo for me right quick while I do something through FaceTime, making him giggle and stuff. Leo loves Harper. Like Leo is obsessed with Harper. It's the cutest thing ever. Okay, next I'm gonna do the string of pearls. And I'm just gonna, I don't want to bug the roots too much, so I'm just gonna pop it out, pop it. Oh no, I popped two. Oh, but did I just say that I don't want to bother it? But anyways, what I was saying is that's probably why he thought that I had named my plants Harper because we're always talking. He was probably like, really? Really now? Spanish moss is a type of Thailand. I can't say that. It's an air plant. Oh, okay. All
Spanish
right,
moss?
so the roots look pretty. The roots look pretty good.
I did not
Nothing
know.
too crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That makes more sense of why it's always in there.
Yeah. Okay. So
Now I kind of want one.
I don't know. I don't know much about moss. I don't know about you. Sorry, I've been listening to a lot of Taylor Swift lately. I had no idea I was a Swiftie. I don't know what to tell y'all. I had no clue that I knew like 90% of her songs. I didn't know. I had no idea. It's a surprise to me too. So if I'm not mistaken, you can propagate string of pearls just by the pearl, huh?
I don't know. I don't know enough about string of pearls. The string
Yeah,
of
me neither.
I'm not really like into.
I've been wanting the variegated one, but it's so expensive. Like where I've seen it, it's so expensive. I think a little plant like this one is like $20 or something. And I just don't know that I'm gonna be able to keep it alive. So like, I'm just now getting into Spanish mouse is actually a whole bunch of teeny tiny air plants tangled together. That's cool, yeah. I had no idea. Thank you. Oh,
cool.
I knocked off like 3 pearls, bro. That's not fun. Yeah, we definitely do like cameras so they can see what we're doing.
Yeah, I just tilted mine down.
Yeah, I can't do that with my computer. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Finger pearls is done and it looks so cute. What is this? Oh,
Oh,
moss.
I can't. Oh yeah, I can't like blow that up.
So cute. All right.
Here's
Today's easier than the other day for some reason. Everything's going by smoother.
What'd you say?
String of pearls can grow from individual pearls, but it's much easier to grow from cuttings. Oh, because some pearls fell off? I think I'm just going to put them on there and hope they survive.
See what happens.
Yeah. It's just 3, so it's not too bad. I didn't do too much damage. And then I'll water it right now. I love how we're the plant people and I'm asking the questions. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Okay, next I'm going to do the African violet. I saw some variegated ones too, but they were kind of expensive. And I was like, I don't know that I'm going to be able to keep this alive just yet. So I'll think about it. How about that?
And here's the, I could pot the pink splash syngonium.
That is so pretty.
So very pretty.
I just watered the one you sent me today because it was very dry. Watering day is tomorrow, so that's why. I just knocked off a leaf.
I could pot it up in
My
here.
goodness. So I was telling Harper the other day that I never thought, like, I went from not liking plants like at all, and now I find myself sifting through perlite. And the other day I bought a bag of orchid bark, and it was too chunky. So I was sitting here with my um, trimmers cutting the pieces in smaller chunks. And I was like, if you would have told me like 5 years ago, you're gonna be trimming moss and stuff and bark for your plants, I would have laughed in your face. Well, here I am. All right. If you are a planty person and you want to do trades, I am always up for a trade. I don't think I have anything like too rare yet. I think my rarer plants are like my Burromarx variegated, I have decently rare cacti actually. I have a lot of Opuntia and a lot of Euphorbia. I have a variegated bear palm. I have several different variegated like just variegated cacti. I don't think I have any non-variegated cacti actually. But I'm always down for a trade if you guys wanna like trade nodes or like a cuttings or whatever. I'm always down for a good time. I'm actually not gonna be buying any plants anytime soon because today when I was organizing, I was like, that's a lot of plants. I actually threw 3 away because they were just not sparking joy, and they've been struggling. They've been on the struggle bus for like a hot minute now, and I was just like, I'm done with y'all. I'm done playing games with y'all. Okay. It was my Ficus Aubrey variegated Aubrey. My Ficus Aubrey variegated Ficus, whatever that one. It was just a stick and it had 2 leaves at the top, but it was like super long. And I was just like, listen, I'm giving you chances over and over again, and you just keep dropping your leaves. I'm over it. I'm done with you. And then I threw away an ivy that I grew so big. I had it on the trellis and everything, but I put it in Leo's room, and I don't know what happened. It just didn't like it in there. I had it right next to a window, and it was just like, nah, I don't like it in here. But I didn't have any room for it out here, so I was like, you either stay there or you don't. You know, it's up to you if you want to be alive or not. And then it said no, so I threw that away, and then I threw a holiday cactus out. One of the nurseries that I usually go to, they gave it to me this past Christmas, around Christmas time or New Year's time. I don't know. They had a bunch of them. They gave it to me because I bought like $50 worth of plants, and it just never did anything for me. Like no matter what pot I had it in or whatever, it was just like, mm-mm. So I was like, nope. I like getting the little clearance plants that are half dead. I have an orchid that blooms all the time now, and that's how I got 2 of my mini African violets. That's cute. You know what? That's funny that you say that, because also I'm done with the African violet. Look at how cute this looks. Oh my gosh. Forget. So, and it's gonna go in here. Here's her little saucer. But so I, for some reason, cannot keep an alocasia, like a full-size alocasia, alive. I have to grow the alocasia. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that. But hard as I try when I bring alocasias home, they always just croak on me. But the corms will come back like really strong, and like they do really good. So yeah, it's wild. It's weird. I can grow something more from a corm or like a seed or even a node. I've grown full plants from nodes, from like a single node. Most of my Hoyas I've grown from like a single little cutting, and they have like beautiful growth. And I'm just like, oh my god. Every time that I can grow one of those, it like makes me super happy and proud.
pretty.
Also, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I think I'm done.
It got root rot, so I had to re-root it again.
Oh no. I think I'm done. I just need to water them. Let me get some water on my Also, I'm wearing pajama pants, okay? If you see them, no, you don't. It's been a long day of me cleaning and stuff.
You didn't see anything.
I'll tell you this though, at least I'm wearing pants. I guess I can show some of my Hoyas that I've rescued from like a single cutting.
Yeah.
Oh wait, dude, my back hurts so bad. Okay, so
Oh, I also like getting clearance plants. Those are my favorite.
the what?
Getting clearance plants.
Oh yeah, same. This is a lot. Okay. So this one, it was like a cutting, like a piece on the floor that I found. And it was like, I just saw that it was like a super splashy leaf. And I was like, that is so beautiful. I didn't even know what it was. I don't know what type of plant it was. Like at home, and I Googled it. I put it in some water, rooted it up. And now look at how pretty this looks. We actually have a picture of this plant on our Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a single leaf and like this much stem. And so this is one of those rescues. And it's just like super duper splashy. Like every leaf comes out more and more splashy, and I love it so much. I'm probably gonna add a trellis to this pretty soon, just because I wanted to encourage like growth. This is another one of those. This was like, I think my mom bought the mother plant, and then I just like got like 2 nodes or something, and this is what that looks like now. I cut the node, like I made it 2 single nodes, and then this is what it looks like. Oh, and also this is a Hoya. This is from my research. I'm not sure what this is, but I think it's a Hoya sigillarius, something along those lines, because it's the only one that looks like this, I think. And this is a Hoya carnosa crimson princess. These are more common, but it's still beautiful. I love it so much. And then these are also all cuttings. This is a Hoya Coroniana pink or fuzzy Hoya. There was literally, I think, this is the original leaf. This right here is the original leaf, and everything else is like new growth. I haven't had this for that long. I think I've had it for maybe 2 or 3 months. Maybe 2 months. And as you can see, it has a new fuzzy little baby coming in. It's so cute. This is another like textured Hoya. This is a Hoya Bertonier, and this one just gave me new growth. I don't know if you can see those tiny baby leaves, but there's like way more behind it. It's so cute, like so cute. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this one. It looks like a plain Jane kind of plant, but it's so pretty. Like in person, it's so pretty. It's almost like velvety. It's not necessarily fuzzy like this one, but it does have like a texture to it. And there's just something about these leaves that is just like wow. Also, I have this one in soil, and the other 2 are in hydro. These 2 are in hydro, and this one is also in hydro. And then I have a Hoya lacunosa. This one, Ove sent me a cutting of this one, but this little cutting I already had. Found it on the floor at the nursery, picked it up. I didn't even know what it was. I just thought it looked interesting, and it was 2 leaves, I think. This leaf here and this leaf here, and then all the other ones are new growth. And then This one is a Hoya microphylla, and this one also just gave me new growth. This leaf is new here, and then it has a little tiny leaf coming in, like right behind it. You probably can't see it because of all the algae, but this is what that looks like. I think this one I might have bought the cutting. I don't remember. I always ask if they will sell me like a cutting, and sometimes they say no, sometimes they say yes, but I just always ask anyways. And then this is a shoot. I forgot what this is called, but this is one of those what I call a trash can Hoya. It looks like it's ready to go to the trash. Like it looks super beat up. I don't remember what it's called. But this little tendril here is brand new. It hasn't given me any new leaves, but I can see two poking out from the middle of the little tendril here. And I cannot wait to see them like pop out because this is, I think out of all the little cuttings that I saved, this is one of my favorite ones. Like this is totally one of those trash can Hoyas.
What about the fuzzy one? I like that one too.
Yeah, I like all of them, I think, but this will have to be my favorite. This one, but I don't remember what it's called. I need to look up the name again. But yeah, it just pushed out this little tendril here, so I'm probably gonna put a little, like I'm gonna make it a little trellis so it can climb up it and encourage more growth. But yeah, those are some of my favorite Hoyas. Believe it or not, that's not all the Hoyas I have. Hoyas are some of my absolute favorites. My dream plant is a Hoya serpens, but a small cutting can be $50 to $100. Yes. Really fuzzy leaves. Yeah, my curtisii was, and my Wadia was one node. Yeah, I think you sent me some of both, right? Yeah, but the ones that I really wanted to were the ones that you sent me, the variegated and non variegated ones. Were which ones are those?
The Bella?
No, not the Bella.
Polynera?
Yeah, the Polynera. I really wanted that one. And Harper sent me a note of each. So let's cross our fingers that I can grow them. They're chilling right now. But I mean they're live still, so I'm guessing they're doing something. What are they doing? I don't know. But they're there. They're chilling.
This is very difficult.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to put all of these into one. I think this is an 8-inch.
Oh.
It's really difficult to get everything in there. I'm doing the best I can. That's why another reason why I like these brushes. I pat everything down and into it, and it's a lot easier.
Yeah. Oh, this one goes up here.
So what is everyone's favorite plant? Like, number one.
What's your favorite plant right now?
Mine is the, well, it's always been this. What is it? This has always been my favorite plant. But like,
But I don't remember what it's called. It's okay. It'd be like that sometimes.
It's a philodendron Florida Beauty Green.
Yeah.
I have the variegated one, but it is a baby. It is a very tiny.
It's a tiny baby. I think my favorite one right now is my, just because I can't believe I'm growing it, my Piper ornatum. So I have mine in like a little cloche. And look at this leaf. I don't think I've shown it to you, Harper.
Is it the one with the pink veining?
Yeah.
That is very pretty.
Yeah, I think I have to put it on a pole though, because look at this aerial root right here.
Nice.
Yeah, it's doing its thing. This is also from a cutting, guys. This is also from a cutting. Like, I'm really good at that. um, and I cannot believe, like, it was in here for like months. I thought at some point I was like, it's not gonna do anything. And then all of a sudden it started like popping roots, and then it started popping leaves. And I'm just like, this is probably one of my rarer plants that I have, I think.
Yeah, I thought that was something else, and I was like, why are you so like weird about this one plant? And then
Because I love it.
I was like, oh, that's actually an expensive plant. I had no idea.
Yeah. Now I want to grow it so big so that I can give you some. But I think if I had to pick like my favorite, it would be my chia plants, because my chia plants is a beast right now. I think I have to extend the pole like ASAP before it breaks, because Harper's broke. And
Yep.
I don't want mine to break. Like, I couldn't take it. Like, I would literally have a meltdown if I break mine. Like, I can't.
Oh, you have to pick one. You have to. You can't say it.
If I have to pick one, yeah, my chia pens. Because look at it. I'll show you it. This is from a single node that Harbor sent me. Look at it. Oh my god. Look, I really had to extend this pole. But look at how massive these leaves are getting. They're almost the size of my face. Holy cow. Yeah, but I really need to extend the pole. And I have this one in hydro. Like a mix of hydro stuff, but look at it. There's 2 plants in here. You sent me a single node. I cut it in 2, and then there's 2 plants in here now. But yeah, this would have to be my absolute favorite plant right now.
And also, the baby leaves feel like silk.
Yeah, they do. They're beautiful. I love it.
Frosted heart chia pens, because it's like kind of like a variegated one of that. Really pretty.
I really like my variegated burl marks too, but I think the chia pens is my favorite.
I do also really like the burl marks, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me go get water to water these plants.
I feel like I've been doing this for an hour.
Well, we have been here for an hour.
No, I mean specific plant for an hour.
Oh. Yeah, so if anybody wants to trade for a node of the chia plants, I'm down. Also, anytime that I repot something, I use Super Thrive. I love Super Thrive. I just use it for waterings in general, even though my plants have Osmo coat. And I use about this much for my watering can. I'm just a really big Super Thrive. Next time I think I'm gonna get the one that you got, what is it called? The Foliage Pro and Super Thrive?
Yeah, the Foliage Pro and Super Thrive. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably next time I'll get that one. I'm gonna mute myself because I have to get a saucer for the Cruciva, and it's probably gonna be pretty noisy. That actually wasn't that bad. Okay, so first I'm gonna water with the Cruciva. And my soil is pretty chunky, so once it starts coming out of the bottom of the pot, I just stop because None of my soil is like hydrophobic. I just try to like go around where I know the roots are. That's the one thing I think I like about hydro, that it's so easy to water because you kind of just like find the level to where you want your water to be, and then that's it. You don't really have to like wonder if you watered them correctly or like all the way or not.
I feel like in hydro too, you don't need to water as often because there's like a reservoir.
Yeah.
So it just drinks when it needs to.
I leave mine so like such a small reservoir that I really do have to water them like every week. Okay,
So
this one's good.
with that, I think we lost one to heat, the varicosum, but we just made it a wet stick crop from the heat, remember? But otherwise, we usually try to plant it way out when it gets cooler and not through like the or where it's the hottest. Unfortunately, here, like the summer was not getting here fast enough. So, but yeah, like usually spring or end of summer is the best time to do swaps through the mail. You can do winter, but you have to put a heat pack in there or insulate the box.
Now I'm going to have to find spots for all of them. Yeah, my varicose didn't make it, and then one of the other, I think it was one of the Florida leaves also didn't make it. But for the most part, everyone's doing pretty good. Like they had a little bit of a adjustment period, but they're doing good now. So.
Am I back at the beginning?
Let's go back. Back to the beginning. So, do you want to tell them how you feel about how I like just randomly start singing all the time?
How about you randomly start singing? I don't mind it.
No, but you said that what did you say? That it must be exhausting that I like. What did you say?
Like a jukebox in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys in the chat could pick music or TV, which one would you choose? I would definitely do music, I think.
I'm TV.
I'm more of a music-y person than like TV. I don't really watch TV that much. I watch a lot of YouTube and a lot of Netflix, but not even Netflix that much actually. That feels pretty watered through. Podcasts? Okay. Maybe when it gets cooler, I can do a swap with y'all. Heck yeah. Just let us know, or if you want to do it with me, just let me know what you're interested in getting, because I didn't know what to say. Oh, I have a lot of baby alocasias, so that's why I sent O. I also have some not mature, but pretty well rooted burrow marks that are ready, like the regular ones, ready to go. Like they're huge, ginormous in my greenhouse. So I probably should have sent. Oh, did I send you burrow marks? I don't remember. I might have. I can't remember.
I think I sent burrow marks.
Oh gosh, did you get 2 of each? Oh. All right, everyone is watered and happy. Now I just gotta find spots for them. Well, the prickly one is going up here for sure, because Leo. But I want to find a spot for the violet, the orchid, the African violet, African orchid. Is it violet? Violet.
Right.
Yeah, it's a violet. I gotta find a space for that one back there, and I'm probably gonna rearrange that again because I was kind of just in a hurry. I was just trying to get stuff done today. But I think it looks good. It looks so lush and like bushy. Look at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so beautiful. I love it so much. But that's mostly because my kid took over my music account. I got it back and gave her a new account. Yeah. Oh, I love them all. I got up for 2 minutes to water my microgreens. Yeah.
I'm gonna start growing microgreens. I think I have this seedling.
Y'all hear Leo still on the back playing?
So I got these. I don't know if you can read that. They're called the mustard greens. I'm not really sure what that means. It's like assorted, must have mustards, baby greens.
Yeah.
And it says it emerges in 5 to 10 days. And it takes 20 to 30 for maturity. So I was thinking about growing them.
What? That is so cool. I was telling Jack that next year, hopefully for next summer, we're already living in another place. And I want, like, there's a lot of houses surprisingly here that have sunrooms. So if we can get a house with a sunroom, I will have my garden in the sunroom and not outside because it's too damn hot here to have it outside. Like, I tried this year, y'all. I really tried, but I was like, no, I cannot. I can't. But I do want to have a garden though. I really do want to because like it'd be cool to grow my own food. But like, I'm not going outside. I'm sorry, I'm not. Especially when it's like 9 o'clock at night and it's still like 102 outside. Yeah, no, thank you. Not doing it. I'm good, thanks. A pound of seeds for $20. That's pretty affordable. That's cool.
Yeah, I just
Lots of green microgreens info. Yeah. Huh?
I just got whatever was at the plant store and was like, oh, that looks good. I don't know. Because I'm just going to try it and see if I even like it. And then if I like it, I'll actually try to hunt down what I want.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sorry I want to apologize if I had like really low energy today, y'all. I'm really tired. But I'm glad y'all made it, all 5 of you that were here. I'm glad y'all made it here. I'm so happy. Like I needed this though. I needed to just like sit down and take care of these plant children and just give them a little bit of love and figure them out, give them a happy little home and hopefully they grow nice and strong for us. But yeah, I'm just like really really tired. It's been a week, but I'm happy to be here and I'm happy you guys showed up and I'm happy to hang out with my best friend. But thank you. Yeah, I know this video wasn't too interesting, but we have some pretty interesting videos coming up. Do you want to tell them about it, Harper?
Well, we're doing the reveal, like I said, and then we're going to do rearranging our plant walls because I rearranged my plant wall. Karina did hers today. And then how to make a moss pool. I'll put like everything where we get it from, how much it costs and all that, how to make them. What was the other thing? I do want to do like July favorites, but I think it's too late. We could
probably do like a little impromptu live if you want.
Probably do August favorites, or we could do our favorites for a live.
Yeah, we can do a little livey live and just hang out for an hour.
We'll figure it
hour
out.
and a half. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But we also are making the polls. We're gonna give you 2 different type of methods to make polls. I think that video is really important because at least when I started with plants, I just saw like these intricate polls and I was just like, I can't make that. Like I don't know, or I can't afford the materials for those. I use all Dollar Tree or dollar store products to make my polls. So, well, except for the mesh, but I got it for pretty affordable too at It must have been like Home Depot or something. But my poles, I think per pole, the cost of each pole is probably like $4. So $3 or $4 max. So I think it's a good video to do. We're probably gonna do that one after our like rearranging our plants and stuff. That one's probably gonna go after that. But yeah, other than that, I think we are good. Thank you so much for being here again. Don't forget to follow us on our Instagram account. Harper's been doing such a great job with our Instagram account. It's been doing good. Our TikTok account has been doing good too because of Harper. Um, yeah, it's been it's been really good. We're doing everything's going slowly but surely, and it's just I love this for us.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Yeah. Anything else you want to say
On how to do self-watering planters. That's what Rot
how
was
to
asking.
do? Oh, Roro. Hey Harper, I can probably Karina. Can you do a quick video tutorial about your DIY self-watering planters? I can tell you really quickly how I made mine, like really quickly right now. Honestly, let me just 1 second.
Yeah, I don't know how Karina does it, but she always gets the right size of planters or cups to stick in together. And I'm always like,
okay, so
yeah,
these are food containers from, I got these at the 99-cent store. I think it's like 10 of these and 10 of these, like separately for $3.99 a pack, I think. And I just drill holes or like burn holes with the soldering iron into here. And then I use wick. For my wick, I use this macrame cotton twine from the Dollar Tree. And I just cut it, put it in here, and then just put it in here and fill up the reservoir. And that's literally it. And then if you can find like a decorative pot, which I have some of my plants like that, you can do it that way. Or if your plant is bigger and it doesn't fit in this one, you can do it the other way around and just leave this one as a reservoir and just fill it up. Put the holes in this one instead of this one and just fill it up to wherever you want it to be. And if you have holes in this one, you can flush it out if you like to flush plants out. I know a lot of people don't. It just depends on my mood, but for the most part, like that. And if you want to do it on like a smaller scale, they have these cups too. Hold on. Okay, so these you can find basically any grocery store. It's just like the clear cups, and you can do the same thing like that, or drill the holes and put the twine and just put it like that and fill up your reservoir. So these are what I use for my self-watering pots. I find it super easy. It's really affordable, and you can reuse them as many times. Like they can get a little scratched up if you use hydro instead of soil, but I mean they still work and they're pretty sturdy. Like I think I've dropped these with plants a couple of times and they haven't like cracked on me or anything like that. So that's pretty much what I do. If you want like an actual like how I solder the holes and all that stuff, I can do that for y'all. But we can do that for you because Harper does the self-watering terracotta pots, and I'm just like, so we can do a video on those if you guys want. But that's pretty much it. It's super easy, nothing to elaborate or anything like that. I don't remember where I got the idea from or if I just came up with it. I don't remember. I must have seen it somewhere. But that's pretty much it.
yeah.
Yep. Something fell. Scared me. Oh my god. All right. Well, that's it for today. Thanks so much for being here, guys. We appreciate you, and we will talk to y'all next time. Bye. And we still need an outro. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting.